All right, so today we are out at Harmony Bends looking at Latitude 64 Pure. We got two plastics. We got the Opto X Glimmer. It's got those nice sparkles, got a beautiful stamp. This is the Kristin Tattar World Champ version. So if you want to support her, this is a great option. It's clean, I mean, it's beautiful, absolutely stunning. And then we also got the Opto Ice Orbit. Very cool as well. It's got the white rim, it's got that sorbet kind of look. I don't even know how to describe it, but really cool. The Pure's a neutral flying putter. It's 3-4, -1-1 for the numbers, so it should be really, really straight. I've thrown these a little bit, and yeah, they're straight. So we're gonna dive in here, and we're just throw a few holes, just kind of see how they fly, different lines, different types of holes, and hopefully this informs your purchase. Guys, we're gonna start here at hole 1, Harmony Bends. We're just gonna throw some hyzers, lay up before the creek. This is 531 foot, par 5, lots of OB. Let's do it. We got the Opto X Glimmer first. And we got the Opto Ice Orbit. Yeah. The rivers are ripping out here today. Lots of rain recently. Not ideal, not ideal. All right, we're gonna throw these both from where the Orbit one landed, the shank, so we get a nice straight flight to the basket. I'm gonna start with the Glimmer. That's pretty good, got up there. Now we got the Orbit. Beautiful. All right, we're gonna skip on over to hole 4, which is a par 3, 222 foot tunnel shot. Quintessential putter shot, so if I can do this good. Start with the Glimmer. Woo. And Orbit. It's a little more what I'm looking for. Hole 5 is a par 4. It starts aggressively uphill. Then you have to navigate some trees. It is a par 4. I'm going to start with the Glimmer. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. And we're going to do the Orbit. Hit this right gap, we've got a good chance of being inside the circle if we throw in hyzer, so that's what we're gonna do. Orbit. Now. That's what I meant to do the first time. Glimmer landed just outside the circle. It's for the bird. So hole 6 is basically a big hyzer through this gap. Not really a pure shot, but we're gonna do it anyways. It's 189 feet, it's pretty short, so let's see what we can do. Glimmer. That looks great. I'm sure you guys can't see that because this hole's not made for cameras, but that was great. That was great. So I'm gonna do the orbit. Yeah. Really consistent. Both kind of edge of circle, obstructed. Yeah, those straddle putts, not my strong point. Now we're on hole 7, par 3 downhill. It's a great putter shot. It is 267 feet. Let's do it. That's nice. That kind of skipped up. Edge of circle. Orbit. Same deal pretty much. Hole 8, another par 3. This one's purely uphill. A great putter shot though, because if you fade at all, you fall down into the creek. So pure should be great for this. Start with Glimmer. Rough. Orbit. Yeah. So the pure is awesome. I mean, so straight. What I love about these premium ones is that you can throw them hard and they'll flip up a little, but they're not going to turn all the way over. Like, you don't really have to worry about accidentally burning these. They do have some fade. I'm surprised actually by how much fade they have, and I really like that about them. But it's subtle. It's subtle, but a lot for what I was expecting. And, you know, these guys, they're shallow. You know, you can really power grip them, which I power grip all my putters from throwing. And, you know, this, like the AVR, the P2, they're just too deep for me to get a clean power grip on them. You know, those, I think AVR is like a 2 centimeter height. These are 1.8, and it's quite a bit shallower, and you can very easily tell. Not as shallow as something like a Maiden or a Tomb, which I would describe as extremely shallow. I mean, that's like the extreme end. This is more in between that and the AVR, and it's perfect. I love it. And these guys, you know, this one's board flat, which I think people will love, the board flatness of these Glimmer ones. The Orbit surprisingly has a little bit of dome, but I actually like the dome. I think it feels good just how my thumb sits on it. But they're basically identical. The flight, you know, it's basically identical. And, you know, pick either one up and you wouldn't know the difference really just from the flight. Maybe the Orbit's a little bit more overstable, which, you know, the dome would account for that potentially. But they're so similar, you wouldn't really tell unless you were really dissecting them. And so I recommend them. I mean, they're great. It's not a sponsored video. I'm not saying you should go pick them up, but they're great. I mean, I'm going to throw these for a long time probably. Even for putting, really good. Some people might not like the shallowness for putting, but it's personal preference, and I think they're great. So yeah, highly recommend.